What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today's recipe is not going to help you with your fitness goals, but it is going to make you happy. I'll be showing you how to make French toast casserole. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell to enable notifications as well. Alright guys, meet me in the kitchen. Let's make it happen. First things first, let's take a peek at these ingredients that we're going to be using for our French toast casserole. We have some brown sugar, eggs, maple syrup, vanilla extract, some Kerrygold butter, and today we're using Hawaiian Sweet Rolls for our French toast. We'll also need our wet ingredients. For that, we need some whole milk. You could also use half and half for this if you need to. We're going with 2 cups of that in total. We're going to measure that out and set that aside. Next, we're going to go ahead and get our eggs or our custard ready. And for that, we're going to need 6 eggs in total. Hold the shells, please. Go ahead and crack them into a large mixing bowl. This recipe comes together super quick and easy. It's not the healthiest recipe in the world, but it is damn delicious and your house guests will definitely love it. You can make it the night before, reheat it if you want to. It's genuinely one of the best French toast recipes I've ever had. So go ahead and give it a try. Into those eggs, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. As always, guys, the specific measurements and ingredients are provided for you in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Going in with a pinch of salt to wake everything up and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, along with just a little pinch of allspice. I love the flavor that brings. And of course, we're going in with our cinnamon. Break out the whisk and mix to combine all those delicious flavors until they're evenly distributed. Then we're going in with our milk that we measured out earlier, 2 cups in total. Whole milk or half and half will work just fine here, whisking constantly. This is what we're going to soak our bread in. We're going to hit it with a little bit more cinnamon sugar because why the hell not? Got to sweeten this up even more as if it's not sweet enough. You can adjust this to your flavor preference though, guys. If you don't want it to be too sweet, you can cut back on the sugar a little bit. Totally up to you. This definitely comes out pretty sweet, but not too sweet in my opinion. And now, my friends, for the star of the show, we are going to use these King's Hawaiian Sweet Rolls. I got a 24 pack here. We're going to use a serrated blade to cut these up. In my opinion, a serrated knife is the best way to slice bread. We need to cut these into about 1/2 inch size pieces. So we're going to cut them like you see me doing right here into nice cubes. As always, guys, the specific measurements and ingredients are provided for you in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Now, I know headed into the new year, a lot of us are watching our weight, trying to shed a couple pounds. And this recipe may not be helping you with that. However, remember guys, we're here for a good time, not a long time, so we might as well have a little fun. So for your next cheat meal, this has got to be on your breakfast menu. So as you can see here, guys, we prepared our bread. We've cut it in both directions in about 1/2 inch size cubes like you see right here. Now, I'm using Hawaiian Sweet Rolls because I love them. I think it adds nice flavor to the dish. However, you could also use French bread for a little more texture and a little less sweetness if you're trying to cut back on that. So really you can use whatever bread you like. The Hawaiian rolls, the French bread, brioche would work really well here as well. So just showing you a nice French loaf. If you see that at the grocery store, you can go for that as well. Once you've prepared your bread into those cubes, we're going to add that to our wet ingredients to let that bread soak for just a few minutes. This is basically like a breakfast French toast bread pudding, essentially, in terms of like the recipe. And honestly, it's much easier than just standing over the stove making individual slices of French toast. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, this came out way better than any French toast I've ever had. I'm usually a pancake person, but this recipe right here made me change my mind. I could eat this every day. Well, I can't because as you guys know, I'm trying to cut down a couple pounds and that would not help me out. But every once in a while, this recipe has got to be on the menu. So as you can see here, get in there with your hands, fold it around, make sure it absorbs all of that custard. We're going to set that aside, and now we're going to make something nice and sweet for the bottom of our casserole dish. Basically like a brown sugar caramel. We're going to add 1 stick of butter to our skillet. Then we're going to add our brown sugar over medium-low heat and just allow that sugar to dissolve into the butter. I know what you're thinking, guys, super healthy, but trust me, it's going to add tons of flavor to the dish. You guys are going to love this. Just don't go get your blood work done after you eat it. We're going to mix that brown sugar into the butter, and this is going to be the bottom of our casserole. So we're going to add that to the bottom of our 8x11 casserole dish. We have our oven preheated to 400 degrees. You just want to smooth that out nice and smooth like you see right here. And once you get it just right, we're going to go ahead and add that bread to the party. Make sure you even that out as well. And then we're going to pop that into a 400 degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the top is nice and brown. It's going to be nice and crusty on the outside and soft and delicious on the inside. We're going to top this with a little bit more cinnamon right before we pop it in the oven. For those of you guys that have children, they're going to definitely love this recipe. Just make sure you feed it to them before you send them off to daycare or to their grandparents' house because all this sugar will have them bouncing off the walls. That's what we're looking like when we're done. It's brown, bubbly, and beautiful. Look at that beautiful crust we got on top. Oh man, say it with me guys, looking good. And just for good measure, we're gonna hit with a little bit of powdered sugar, because why the hell not? And hey guys, I know that it's super early in the year and you're already cheating on your diet, but listen, your secret is safe with me. I promise I won't tell anybody when you make this. Oh man, look at that. Brace yourself for a trademark money shot. All right, people, we're gonna find a way to make this a little bit more healthy, and that means we're gonna add a little bit of fruit. So here I have a cup of blueberries and some fresh strawberries. We're gonna slice these up. And for those of you that are actually sticking to your diet and not making this recipe, this is the part of the recipe that you can pay attention to. We're gonna make this fruit. This is gonna be the garnish for our French toast casserole. Just gonna slice our strawberries in half or quarters like you see right there. And then we're gonna plate that right on top of our French toast. We're gonna hit it with a little bit more powdered sugar for presentation purposes. Brace yourself for a trademark money shot, a little powdered sugar snow. Oh man, that looks good. Gotta go in for the taste test. I cannot wait to dig into this. I'm on a diet myself, but I may or may not have had 1 or 2 extra bites of this. A little maple syrup for extra good measure. Here we go. Oh man. You guys already know this is a fork drop recipe. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you give your boy a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell to enable notifications. And as always, thank you for your support.